Hey guys, sorry we're late. Late-ish. Well, I'm not. We're always late. Have we ever been on time for anything?
I'd say this is pretty early.
Pretty early for us. Pretty early lateness, if that makes sense.
Early on the late front.
But we thought we would jump on, just have a little chat. Not going to focus too much on the negative people, but it's definitely been forefront of a lot of the comments, even on Instagram tonight as well. So I just wanted to talk about some of them and how we generally feel about it. And I suppose some people might just think it's a difference of opinion. Hey, Lucy.
In retrospect, there's an opinion there's been an asshole. Just saying.
That's true. That's very true.
Opinions, I can absolutely accept anybody's opinion, even when it goes completely against my opinion. Even when it's completely against being a lesbian, that doesn't hurt me. But there's a difference between an opinion or a belief and being a straight-out asshole.
Babe.
There is.
You can't do that word.
Sphincter?
Abbie's in a mood.
Sphincter?
What's that? Same thing.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's getting worse. Right.
Yeah, it definitely is.
For those of you who have been following our IVF journey, you'll have probably seen from our last two videos that unfortunately our transfer has failed. Why? I don't know. It just happens. A lot of people have been suggesting, actually, someone suggested tonight it was because you were getting old.
See what I mean about sphincters?
No, but I don't think she actually meant it like that.
I'm joking. That doesn't offend
but
me.
Everybody else was like, nah, you can't say that. I was like 36, 37.
I'm only young. I'm only 34.
I don't think
so
it's
young.
any... There's a lot of factors that people are saying, like...
To be fair, I said to Cole, had I not fell pregnant in October and had a miscarriage, I probably would think along the same lines, because that would mean all of our unsuccessful transfers were near 3 years later after my last pregnancy. So that's a long time to go without getting pregnant or anything like that. So I'd have probably started thinking along them lines as well. But because my body's proven it clearly can still get pregnant, it's just not been the right timing or right something, I guess.
I know. And a lot of people, I just want to make it clear that we know how blessed we are to have 3 kids. A lot of people have fixated in that, like, as if we're not blessed to have the kids because our transfer failed, and it's totally unrelatable. It's no, right. Let's not wind Abbie up, because Abbie will just...
It's not, right? And this is meant from a really genuine, heartfelt place.
That's what they all start their sentence
from someone. Well, I'm going to be the asshole.
Babes,
and
can you stop saying
the sphincter.
Oh,
and I will absolutely own every single part of it, like I always do. I've got my thoughts, you've got your thoughts, and I am absolutely okay with that. But to gun anybody down when they're down, to me, just goes above and beyond. And I don't even mind the comments that say, do you know what, you're so blessed, you've got 3 children. That's okay. And a lot of times...
We say that ourselves.
No, but a lot of times when you've not been through it, you've not felt that, sometimes it can be awkward. You don't know what to say. Yeah. I've even been in that place with friends who have had losses, and you don't always know what to say. So I don't take that offensive. What I take offensive is when people say one comment as saying, how dare you think that you deserve to have another child when you've already been blessed with 3. I have a niece who has been trying for years and doesn't have one, why you think you deserve more, yada yada.
They should be more understanding of the journey.
100%. But let me tell you, us, whether this be our 10th child we're trying for, us even being successful in this cycle or unsuccessful won't then make your niece have a baby. Like, that's the harsh reality of it. Like, wishing that upon somebody else isn't going to make somebody else's circumstances any better. I have been in that position for 4 years before I had Gianna and Kai. I had 3 miscarriages, an ectopic. And I have been in that place where I was so bitter. I was so angry towards anybody that got pregnant because it felt like everybody around me was getting pregnant. Everybody was happy, and that's all you hear when you're in that space of that's all you want, but you feel like at that time you can't have it.
Even with my siblings, it got to the point where I was like, congratulations. But not because I wasn't so happy to gain another niece, but it's that horrible feeling of, but would I ever be like, how dare you have another child when I can't have a child?
Yeah. But I think this is the part, it's hard.
But before anybody says we're rising to the trolls, we're literally sitting chat. This is just chit chat. If we couldn't hack it or whatever, we wouldn't be on. We're just having a coffee.
This is me just voicing an opinion, and maybe even hopefully letting people who do write stuff like that actually think about what they're saying and realise what they're saying doesn't make their situation any better to try and belittle us in our situation, if that makes sense. It's a mad one.
And like a lot of people saying as well, and again, I don't even think this comes from like a disingenuous place. That's my new word, by the way. It's since Love Island, and I'm hearing it everywhere.
Disingenuous.
It's quite good, isn't it?
So I'm quite
now I forgot what I was going to say because
it wasn't disingenuous.
Oh, right. The other thing is, like, people saying, all right, it's not worked with abs this time, so maybe you should think about cold trying. It's not actually the case, it's not... Thank you. It's not the case that it's not working with abs. That could happen with me just the same. It could happen with anybody. It did work in October, although it ended the way it did. She can still get pregnant. And we've said a million times, and I'll sit here and openly say as well, if my wife wanted me to carry this time, last time, I would have carried. I would never not do anything like that for us. Like, that's never been the case. But us as a couple, our marriage, although a lot of people seem to think they're in our marriage, have came up with the best way between us two and what is right for us two and how it feels for us two. And like even my dad saying tonight, I've seen loads of people saying that, but like, it's your journey together and the way you're doing it cements it together and it's right that way. It
baffles me more that people try to...
There's nothing wrong with asking that, but we have explained it, but...
There's nothing wrong with people asking. It's the people that try and throw coal under the bus as if, look at you, not carrying and continuing to make Abbie go through this. Like, if anything, throw that shit at me. Because out of either of us, it is me that is more. I don't want cold carry. My mental health couldn't cope with doing it that way. That's not what feels right for me. I told Cole this on date 1. The first night we ever met, we spoke about all of this. I was very vocal on if we were to ever have a child, that's the way I would want to do it. And luckily, I have a wife that felt exactly the same.
And
would she be opposed to doing it? I was actually
sat there like, oh, no way, how am I ever going to get away with doing that? No way can someone carry my baby for me. No, I'm joking.
But it's more...
Just trying to make light of the situation.
Cole could probably find a way to get her head round it more than what I could.
Yeah. If Abbie said to me this time, look, Cole,
I want you to carry it. I'm
You
done
carry
with
it.
the medication
I would
and
do
stuff. She would do it.
would I be a good pregnant person?
Absolutely
not. like, do you know me? They don't know me.
No, they don't. I do.
Did you see me with that one injection? One?
The jabbers were bad enough. You know.
No, I'll do it tomorrow. No, but and it's hard because like obviously with our social media platforms, you're not going to see every video. There's some people who are like hardcore followers that have followed us for a long time, or if you ask Vivi, she'd probably be able to answer every single one of your questions on, and a lot of other people, not just Vivi. I'm saying Vivi because she's one of our moderators and a friend. But these obviously we've answered time and time again, so it's not. We don't feel bad that somebody would ask that question. So don't sit there thinking, oh God, I've just asked that question. But yeah, we're straight up honest. Like if we catch a question like that, we'll give you an honest answer. Yeah. We're not beating around the bush.
I think for me, it's not what you ask, it's how you ask it.
Absolutely.
You can ask me anything in the world. You can ask me anything.
Ask me, why do you choose to dress like a boy?
Like, there's no
there's nothing wrong with that question either. But say, I don't know, how do they rephrase that usually? Why you try to act like a boy?
Yeah.
Like,
why you try to act like a man?
Well, no.
She's definitely not the boy in a relationship.
No, she is. It is our choice.
But then, to be fair, like, I'm going to flip it, right? How I'm saying, it's not what you ask, it's how you ask it. Going by your text messages, you could come across as a troll.
Oh my God.
Maybe not a troll, but you're quite harsh when you message.
No, it's not. You just read it wrong.
Exactly.
I was like, yeah, like our official together date, let's call it from today, or it's something like that. Of course, I really like you. But Abbie read that as not interested and we're not moving forward. I don't know where she got that from. I will find that text message because she's never let me let it down. So that's a topic for our podcast. Because I'll find it.
You were trying to ding me off.
No, I wasn't.
Babe, I even asked my best friend and she was like, oh, that's a sticky one.
For those of you that are asking, obviously, what happens next, right now, we don't know. It feels like we're not ready to give up. We can't fixate on comments because, like, even comments are, like, they start making you think, well, am I doing the right thing? Because Sandra's told me that you've got enough kids and you shouldn't try again, and like I can see people talking about the financial side of it. That is difficult, and people will choose to purchase a big fancy car for their choice. And there's different ways of doing IVF. You can do it via finance or whatever. And I suppose it's prioritising what we really want. And right now I'm not sure that we want to give up, but I don't know.
Just gotta wait and see.
Never give up.
I think the hard thing that's probably we're struggling with most is we didn't outright say this like online or anything like that, but we wholeheartedly went into this last transfer as our final transfer. Regardless of the outcome, we were not going back to do it again. But obviously since getting our negative test, that's not how we feel.
No, because we're like, me and Abbie are like, we're wired the same.
Yeah.
And it's like, right, we're really upset, but that can pull us out of the dark place by knowing that we've still got that chance, or I don't know. We're just like, Nah, we have got this. It's just us as people.
I'm too positive to think no. It's going to happen. It's just not happened yet.
One way or the other. And a lot of people, you know, it's something that we've not really spoke about on here either. Like, a lot of people have said about adoption as well. We have spoke about that. And that is in our thoughts as well. Wait a minute, dog. Come on in. Oh. Well done. Sorry. The dogs were crying. But I don't know, obviously we went through IVF to have Hudson, and no two people are the same, so you can't judge me on feeling the way that we feel, but we'd have liked to have had that I don't know, connection with Hudson, I suppose.
How do you afford to keep time for a baby? Just wondering. I hope you don't mind me asking. Sorry, I'm just... No, stars would absolutely not pay for an IVF journey.
The stars that we receive and stuff, if any, and by the end of the month, all of that's went out somewhat away with it, mystery boxes and stuff like that for charity. Social media, I should maybe do it behind the scenes at some point. My brother says to do this all the time, but he says it's hilarious, and I'm not sure brands and stuff like that will allow us to do it, but me and Abs have worked for a lot of big brands as well, so that is a part of our online with social media. You guys support us by watching our live videos. You'll sometimes see adverts coming. I mean, you ask a question, I'm going to be completely honest. So adverts coming across the bottom, or a stop ad, these kind of things.
When you watch them, we get paid.
So that's how you get paid, through Facebook. But it mainly, obviously, is our brand deals through our agency.
Pardon?
Cole and Abbie, not trying to be mean, but Cole, you and your body don't look like the carrier type. You're more the manly type. I love you both. You're fine. My dad basically said the same today, so what am I supposed to say?
I would like to see you dressed. To be fair,
No, honestly, it's fine.
I think you'd look cute.
What, with a bum?
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd make me put a dress on. No, I think I would. I think I would. Like, I think I would end up like
wearing a maternity
myself
dress
to like Samantha.
Oh.
I don't like Nicole's just not quite cutting it for me. But like Sue's, no. I don't know.
In a dress?
We'll leave that there. But it's fine. Again, I don't want to take offence to any comments. The amount of comments we laugh about are unreal. But you guys, like, you're straight on it, like, no, whoa, can't say that. But do you know what? I'm glad that we're on here having a quick chat and are able to laugh, because the last since yesterday, I don't even know what freaking day of the week we're on. It's been rough and there's been a lot of tears, but
we'll be good.
We will.
I was laughing today at something.
What?
Can't remember.
Did I hurt myself?
Oh my God, no, I hurt myself. I don't even think you can see. You can't bend it like that, it's like broken. You should see how bruised it is. Can you see how green it all is? It's very bad. I was dusting my mirror in my hallway, but it's one of like the floor standing ones. I turned round to dust the unit and the mirror fell down, smacked the back of my ankle. Oh, it was a sore one.
But yeah, I don't know. We're going to get back into some fun content that we enjoy doing that makes us giggle, apart from not losing my eyebrow.
Babe, that was the funniest video we've ever done. That made me laugh so much.
Yeah, I know it made you laugh because it was at my expense. Abbie likes to laugh at anything at my expense.
Not just yours.
Everybody's. But yeah, we're going to do some fun content that gives us belly giggles, and obviously we'll still let you know what's happening with our IVF journey, but just kind of dormant in the background and focus on just smiling. I'm really looking forward for this sunshine to come. I valeted my car for 4 hours. Was it longer, probably?
It was longer than 4 hours.
I did it with a cotton bud. That's to the finest detail, and I am so proud of it. Just saying.
No, you've been driving about in your car as if you've just bought it.
I did. It feels like a brand new car. But it was nice because the sun was kind of out, so we're on the verge of smiley, happy weather. Something miserable about rain.
Oh, there is. At least when you're on holiday and you get rain, it's like a nice hot rain or something. Here it's just cold, poo rain.
You've got to do more videos of you being each other. They're hilarious. We definitely are, and obviously to keep our minds busy.
Yeah, I do have eggs, Pam. So that could be another option.
Aye, she's got dairy milk, Milky Bar.
Mini eggs.
Mini eggs.
Easter's just round the corner, so I've been stocking up quite a bit.
Easter eggs.
Not cream eggs, I don't like them.
No cream eggs. And she's got one good egg.
Got one good one left.
Curious as to why y'all don't do a donor pregnancy with Abbie's own egg instead of transfer. A donor pregnancy with Abbie's own egg.
Like use our donor that we're using anyway, with my eggs. But to us, even if we were going to use my eggs, I would have to go through egg retrieval to do IVF. I wouldn't do IUI, is it?
Mm-hmm.
As for me, I don't feel it's as successful, or wouldn't be in my case with my endometriosis and polycystic ovaries. So to give me a better chance, even if we were to go on and use my eggs, we would still do it the way we're doing it. So I would go through egg retrieval, fertilisation, and then transfer into me. So really it wouldn't be any easier or harder, but it would make it harder for me going through egg retrieval because there's a really high chance I would get overstimulation because of my polycystic ovaries being so bad. So it's like, what was that?
There was a wee man in my stomach that went, "Oh."
Just burped.
I know, in there though. But yeah, we're going to breathe. I might come on and do some random chats in between. What was that?
There was a dog hair just flew down, and if I breathed in at that one moment, it was going to go up my nostril.
Can you explain the egg grading? Right, it's a really hard one. It's a taboo subject, I think, even between the embryologists, because
every clinic does it differently.
Yeah, but they grade them, and then they also say that don't focus on the grading because it doesn't really. But for example, my wife's going to take over this conversation.
So say if you blow a bubble, this is the way I explain it. It's like a mosaic. So when you blow a bubble and you blow lots of other bubbles and you see all the bubbles attached to that one bubble, they all stay intact. So they're all perfectly circle all around them. And each day there's more and more of them. So day one, you start with 4 little bubbles together, and then the next day you've got 8 little bubbles together, 12, that kind of thing. I'm just throwing numbers out there, right? That's not the right numbers for somebody guns on and me with that. But with each grading, I believe you can get what they call fragmentation. So some of the little bubbles don't have smooth edges. So they can be a little zigzag or a little bit fragmented, which then the more of the bubbles that have these, the lower the grade kind of thing. So a grade A is a perfect mosaic, but it doesn't always mean the perfect transfer, if that makes sense. A lower grading, also, it's always a big question. Does that mean the child could be born with disabilities, abnormalities, or anything like that? It doesn't mean any of that. It's literally how that embryo is growing outside of its
How pretty it looks.
normal habitat, and how pretty it looks.
I'm going to answer the two questions in one. One of them's people saying, what about surrogacy? And the other person asking about using donor eggs. So Abbie technically is using donor eggs. I am classed as a donor. And we're fortunate in the way that we've got two wombs. So if for whatever reason, like Abbie didn't want to carry or couldn't, I could. And
vice versa. I've got
with
eggs.
The eggs.
And if that weren't the case, we probably would end our journey there.
Yeah. So we're kind of more fortunate that we've got two bodies, and yeah. There's a lot of people that have said a lot to make egg quality, so I'm going to do them all to see if we are going for a fresh collection, if we got better.
And I'm going to go for acupuncture. I'm going to start getting that booked in from next week, hopefully.
Apparently.
So I will update you on how that goes. It's meant to be really good for blood flow to your uterus, but it's good to start it before your transfer, and then have it also on the day of your transfer and the weeks after your transfer. So it's something new to try.
Well, guys, thank you for watching. I'll probably be live tomorrow for a chat, or we've got a few parcels there as well to open. What was I going to say there? It came in my mind and it jumped away. Oh, we're off to watch Gentleman.
Gentleman is so good.
We started watching it today and it's
very good.
Very good.
It's funny too.
It's weird. It's weird,
although
funny,
it was very strange for anybody who has watched Gentleman or has watched the first episode. You'll understand what I mean by this. Hudson was sound asleep when we were watching it, so we thought, we'll just watch the first episode of it while Hudson's sleeping. Well, Hudson then woke up at the end of the first episode and he walked through and the guy's in a chicken suit and he's like, what is that chicken doing? What is the chicken doing? And if you know what the chicken's doing, it's rather weird, but Hudson was just like, what is that chicken doing? Pure Scottish.
Well, babe, it's our wedding anniversary this weekend. I cannot wait for a massive surprise.
This weekend?
This weekend?
How do you know? You only know because you asked me today.
No, I didn't.
What date's our anniversary? 24th, my dear. Sunday.
Yeah, but you didn't know it was this weekend. I knew it was this weekend.
And of course
So soon I was editing, seen the wee calendar, then I was like...
No, it came up on memories.
No, it didn't. No, it was the wee calendar, and I was like, God, is it that? Is it the 23rd or 24th? And I thought about searching the photos, but I thought I'd just ask you.
Gentleman is on Netflix. Netflix we're watching it on? Sure, it's Netflix.
Yeah. Right, we'll catch up tomorrow. Thank you for all the love. Hasta la vista,
Baby.